is Wilson, and here is Mr. Perl.
Hi, I'm Mr. Perl. I'm here with Wilson. Real excited, Wilson. What are we talking about today?
Okay, Mr. Perl, I have a question for you. What activities do you do outside of school, and which one is your favorite?
So I do a lot of activities outside of school. Mainly though, when I get home from school, I like to maybe sit and make some of my own art for about an hour, and then I will either go on a walk and like take my dog to the park. Other things I might do is I like to watch movies and like weird shows, so I do that as well. But mostly, what I end up doing is probably working on my art, and then as you know, I have my own business, so I make clothing, I do stickers, posters, various kind of things for different companies as I have my time off in the afternoons.
Another question here. What other jobs do you do outside of school other than teaching?
So, like I mentioned earlier during your first question, I run and operate like my own arts business. So I have like my own website, which is bpearlart.com, where I like post my art. I have clothing, beanies, hats, shirts, hoodies, all sorts of different things like that. I've made some art objects before. I've done pins, posters, all sorts of wild and different and interesting things that I work on in my own professional arts practice. And I always like to tell my students too, like, I think it's really cool that I'm your teacher because I'm doing it. Like, I'm not just some guy that is blowing smoke and saying like, oh, you could do this, you could do art. No, it's actually like a real thing that I do in my free time. So I think that's really cool.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
my
you.
name is Peyton.
And I'm Miss Gaggiano.
Miss Gaggiano, I have a question. What activities do you do after school?
So after school right now, I'm the 8th grade girls volleyball coach, which is super fun. When I'm not at school, I'm taking walks with my friends, baking or cooking, and just hanging out.
What's your favorite activity to do after school?
Right now, I would say coaching has been my most favorite thing. Being an athlete growing up, coaching has been a wonderful thing that I've started to do at Emerson.
What jobs or extracurricular activities do you do after school?
Sometimes I babysit. I have little cousins that I'll babysit for on the weekends sometimes. Otherwise, in the summer, I'm a summer camp counselor at a Cubs Science of Sport camp, which was something I started last year and have absolutely loved. Hopefully, I'll be doing it again this summer.
Thank you, Miss
Hello,
Gaggiano.
my name is Wilson, and here we have...
Mrs. Prokos.
Hey, Mrs. Prokos, I have a question for you. What activities do you have after school, and which one is your favorite?
I'm a mom of 3 adult kids now. My favorite activity after school is I have a younger son who's playing soccer in college. So in the fall, I'm busy with that. Otherwise, I enjoy family gatherings. I enjoy travel. Those are my favorite things to do whenever I can.
Ms. Prokos, do you have any other jobs or curriculars activities that you do?
No jobs. I think a working mom is more than I can handle, but my favorite hobby is cooking. I love to try new recipes. I try to be creative, so that's one of my favorite things to do. I love in the summer reading as well because I've got more time, and exploring new places. It's my favorite thing to do.
Thank you, Mrs. Prokos.